today I am reviewing the No Complaining Rule by John Gordon, Positive Ways to Deal with Negativity at Work. And so this is a book I had actually when I came to University of Kansas to work for the University of Kansas. They had an entire, whoever had the role before me had like all these books. And so I was like, man, I seen all these books in my office. I was like, let me read this. And if you all are familiar with John Gordon's books, I mean, that 107 pages, maybe a quick read. So I read it during one of our road trips on a game. But the backstory is there's a character, it's character based, and the main character is Hope. She meets someone named Joyce. So Hope is down, Hope's life is tough, everything's bad for Hope, and she meets Joyce, who has this no complaining rule. And so it kind of walks that whole way to where Hope begins to be positive at work. Here are my three takeaways. The first thing about this book, it talks about complaining, and now there's the no complaining rule, but it's talking about the complaining, the chronic, nonstop complaining that has no solution. There's no solution to it. You're just complaining. It's hot outside. It's this, the mosquitoes, it's that. There's no solution. Okay, if it's hot outside, maybe you do this. If it's mosquitoes out here, maybe you put this on. But this book is talking about those who are just chronic complainers. We all know them. People we're around who just complain. You don't like being around them. They bring your energy down. No pun intended. John Gordon is the best-selling author of The Energy Bus. Read that one as well. But those people that just complain. There's no solution. You get a new job and you're like, hey, we can do, it's never worked here. That's never gonna work here. These kids won't understand it. That person won't understand it. They'll never okay it. And it's just like, there's no solution. So that is number one, what it's talking about. Number two, the biggest takeaway, which is just like crazy to me. In this book, John Gordon says that negativity costs the U.S. economy $250 to $300 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. Negativity costs the U.S. economy $250 to $300 million. I was blown away. And it goes back to the first thing. We're not creating solutions. Negativity costs. If you have negative people at your work, refunds. People want things back. Things don't get done. But it costs the U.S. economy $250 to $300 million a year. That stat alone blew my mind. That is crazy, y'all. And then the thing, actionable tip for takeaway number 3, 5 steps to not complain. Number 1 is gratitude. Number 2 is to praise others. Number 3 is to focus on success. Number 4 is to let it go. And number 5 is to pray or meditate. And the 5 steps really, really help. So I know sometimes I'm not gonna sit here and say I've never not complained, or let me see if I can stand this up right there. There we go, perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and say I've never complained in my life. I have complained, and honestly, sometimes it's easier, right? But when you focus on gratitude, I'm thankful for being here. I'm thankful for whatever. Going back, it's hot outside, but I'm thankful that I can feel the sun on my skin. Praise others. Whenever you praise, whenever I felt like complaining or down, whenever I praise or lift up someone else, it does so much for me personally. So praising others, focusing on success. What successes do you have? Focus in on those. Look to those and say, hey, this is what I'm going to focus on. This is how it goes. And this is what it is. And then number 4, let it go. Let it go. Whatever happened, let it go. I had to do this recently. Things happen in life. Things happen in my career. You got to let it go. You have to let it go. You cannot, when you're doing your hands like this, you're holding on to stuff. God can't give you nothing with closed hands. Other people can't give you things with closed hands. Nobody can bless you or provide something for you or give you the breakthrough you want if you have closed hands. So gotta let it go. And then number 5, pray and meditate. This is something I need to do more often. But I know whenever I pray, spend time thinking, allowing myself to go to God and pray. I know it helps me. And even when I sit down and meditate, I think about my day, think about what I'm doing, think about the opportunity I have. It helps as well. So whenever I'm still and allowing myself to take deep breaths or think when I'm praying, it helps. So this is the no complaining rule. This book, like I said, is an easy read, John Gordon book. So that much, but it's a really, really good read. And that is the book read for today. Now, check out this book right here on the Uniform of Leadership by Jason Romano, and check out these other videos here. Have a great day. Oh yeah, and if you have any books you want me to review, put them in the show notes.